What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Oblivion.
Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service?
We are here in the Arcane University because I have made it in. We've completed our busy work, fulfilling the little wishes of various guild halls, and we are here at last. So let's head on in. This is when the Mages Guild quest line starts to get a little bit more interesting.
I've been waiting for you, associate. Hello, associate. It seems you've obtained the final recommendation you required.
I have indeed.
I have received recommendations from all the local guild halls in Cyrodiil. You've done well for yourself. You may now enter the university. As a full-fledged member of the Mages Guild, I now also promote you to the rank of apprentice.
Yay.
And grant you the robe of the apprentice. Take a moment and try it on. Then we shall speak of what comes next for you.
Right here. Oh, hold up. So he literally wants me to just, like, undress and put on the robe right here? Well, I'm not going to do that. Sicko.
We come to the real work at last. You have, no doubt, seen some of the worst the guild has to offer. As much as we try to hold mages to a higher standard, they are only human.
Yeah, the Mages Guild is
What
pretty
I hope you will
corrupt
now
in a lot of
see
ways.
is that while the guild can be disjointed and misused, it can also achieve some wonderful things. Now you have an opportunity to engage in more meaningful tasks and continue with your advancement through the guild. You do not yet... Before you can begin work for the guild, you'll need to do something for yourself. Every mage carries a staff. It is crafted and enchanted by the guild and is a symbol of status. You need such a staff.
All right.
The wood used for staves comes from a grove to the northeast of the Imperial City, near Wellspring Cave. Several mages tend to the grove and should be able to assist you. Speak with either Zarasha or Ileta when you arrive, and choose wisely.
Choose the staff wisely or choose who I talk to wisely?
You shall have a true mate.
Whatever. Anyways, let's go ahead and head over there. So I'm going to confess to you all that at this point, my memory of the Mages Guild questline gets a little bit shaky. So hopefully we don't get too lost. Oh.
This ends here.
Okay, well. I was going to take the wolf meat, but there isn't any. Now, one of the best things about the Mages Guild, even if you are not planning to actually do the questline... What? What's this? I totally didn't see that coming. Well, the guild's going to be a little bit upset, I think. This is the part where... Ooh. Yeah, so remember the whole necromancer thing? And I said it was going to be important? Yeah. I wasn't kidding. But anyways, getting to this point in the Mages Guild, even if you're not planning to finish the Mages Guild questline, is pretty important, especially if you want to be a spellcaster, because it's in the Arcane University that you get access to spell making, enchanting, that sort of thing. It's actually kind of lame that you actually have to get to this point in order to do that. Like in Morrowind, you could just do what I always did, and just pay somebody to do it for you. But then again, doing your own enchanting in Morrowind was much less of an option for most, I would say. Anybody else home? I figured there would be more of them. And this actually leads up here. You can't get to this island normally. At least I don't think you can. Maybe if you max your acrobatics and stuff, but I don't think so.
What have we here?
She
Another
saw me.
plaything? You'll dance for me, little one. Yes, you will. I will make your corpse dance and then tear itself apart.
Kinda rude. Well, that didn't work out for her. No? Not gonna see me? No? Alright. The necromancers that ambushed me. Ambushed is kind of a loose term in that situation. Where'd he go? I want to get my arrow back. Alright. So let's grab the staff. And back we go. Yeah, I didn't think so. Have you noticed that I have a serious bad habit of just like going in and waking people up to discuss guild business with them? Like, hey, get up. This is important.
What? Necromancers at the cave?
Wait a second. I didn't even mention that yet. How did he know it?
They've never
Whoops.
been so bold before now. Always hiding in the shadows, staying away from the guild. What could have prompted this? I'll need to speak to the council about this. Thank you for relaying the information. Now tend to your staff and your wounds if necessary.
Not necessary. Thank you.
Delmar at the Kiranasium can help you with the staff. See him right away.
All right.
You shall have a true...
Kiranasium. First of all, let me just take all the alchemical ingredients and
Hello, guildmate.
random things from here. Kiranasium. But first, I guess it's not stealing. I was going to say stealing, but it doesn't count as stealing, according to that.
Greetings, apprentice.
Where's my dude? He's not here. He must be up there asleep. Oh, and it's locked. Alright. That's fine. We'll just wait this time.
Enchanted to meet you. Delmar, Enchanter Extraordinaire to the Maiden.
Enchanted to
At
meet
your
me.
service. Got
Well
some
done. I
enchantment
like
in
you,
mind?
sir. I like you.
Ah, yes. This is a big step for you, friend, whether you know it or not. Now you'll need to decide what sort of staff you're looking for. Something that fits you and your abilities. Shall we begin?
Ah, shoot. I didn't really remember to look these up.
Enchanting staves can be a tricky business. Only certain spells will be truly useful to you, so I'll narrow it down some. Let's start with the school. Which appeals most
So,
to you?
there are only a
Destruction,
few of these that are
illusion,
actually
or
useful.
mysticism?
Let's just go through all of them and see.
Very well. You have 3...
Okay, so none of those are useful, I'm pretty sure. You can get better enchanted items than those.
Oh, your choice. There are 3...
Alright. Paralyze is really good, so we might go for that. I don't think that's really that useful. Situational.
Oh, there are 3 things.
Soul Trap? Nah. Telekinesis, maybe? Nah, we're going Paralyze.
You'll be able to freeze opponents in their tracks for a short time with this.
That is one of the most useful spells in the entire game.
Right. I'll get to work. You come see me tomorrow, and I'll have your staff ready.
Alright, I'm going to stand in this exact spot and stare at the wall for 24 hours. So yeah, Paralysis is just ridiculously strong. La la la, 24 hours. I'm still here.
Welcome to the Chironasium. Can I help you? Yes, it's all finished. It's in that cupboard back in the corner. I hope it serves you well.
Thanks, friend.
You too.
Alright, so let's see what it actually does. Paralyze for 6 seconds. That's actually quite good. I'm going to even hotkey that and keep it on me, I think.
Greetings, wizard.
How goes it?
Fantastic.
So the
Thanks for
thing
asking.
about
Fantastic.
Paralysis is that, it says 6 seconds, but it's actually a little bit longer than that because typically they will fall over and then have to get back up after the effect wears off. So it's actually a little bit longer than it says. And during that time, they're completely immobile, can't do anything other than just get hit in the face over and over. So I think that's the best choice. It might not be, but well, it's what I chose, so so there's that.
Well met, guildmate.
Thanks. Alright, let's go
Hello,
talk to the dude. Get some more jobs. We're going to try and kind of power through this one. It does get more interesting, though, especially at this
I have a new
point.
task for you. Before you begin,
Okay.
in accordance with guild
He could have just, like, said, oh, by the way, you're promoted. He's like, no, I'm not going to talk to you until... whatever.
the council is investigating what happened at Wellspring Cave. Many of our resources are devoted to the task, leaving our ranks spread thin. There is a related book that needs to be recovered. It was recently loaned to Janice Hasseldor, the Count of Skingrad. I'd like you to retrieve it. I understand.
I
this
think
may
that,
not seem the most important of tasks.
Is he the
but
only,
it needs
like,
doing.
count that I haven't
You're one
met
of
yet?
the few available to do it. A note of caution.
I think I've been to
Skingrad
most
is
of the other castles.
an unusual place. Be prepared for the unexpected.
Well, when it comes to Skingrad,
Journeyman?
whoops, I've already killed... Well, I didn't kill him, but I've already taken care of that one crazy paranoid dude, so don't have to worry about that. I'll just go from here. But yeah, there is something interesting about the Count of Skingrad, and I think, like I said, that he's the only one that I haven't met yet. So I've done some sort of miscellaneous quest with all of them, I think. Skingrad, by the way, they think they're cool. They have to put their castle, like, outside of the city walls. So we got another place to go up here. Fancy, fancy. It is pretty nice, though. I'll give it that. Alright.
Tidings.
Tidings. Is it you?
Yes, the Mages Guild, you say? Oh, the Count is quite aware of your presence here. He simply has no interest in granting you an audience at this time. Now that I've seen you myself, I can't say that I blame him.
I'm literally the
Nevertheless,
Divine
I shall
Crusader.
endeavor to change his mind on the subject. Return
Ugh.
tomorrow. Perhaps he will see you then.
These are the points where it's funny, like, you walk through some spots and they're like, You're the Divine Crusader! And then this guy's like, yeah, I can't say that I blame him. Whatever. Of course, this guy does have a little bit of an ulterior motive, but...
You there. I have an update for you.
Hooray.
The Count has agreed to see you, but not here. He wishes to meet you south of the Cursed Mine outside of town, after 2 a.m. It would be wise of you to be on time. Follow the road west out of Skingrad, through the high pasture.
Well, that's not suspicious at all. I'm sure that there's nothing screwy going on with that, so we'll just head over there. Yep. Who is this? What do we got going on over here, sir?
Afternoon. Good day. The boots of the Crusader have been given to a worthy knight, I understand. He must have been very brave.
Oh, very, very brave indeed.
Good that you want to get better.
Okay.
Farewell.
You were useless to me. Alright, let's, what do you say, just after 2 a.m.? You can wait 23 minutes for me. Or should I say they can wait 23 minutes for me? Did you see that just now? There's some dude up there running. Oh, here we go. Hi there. Are you the,
Well, well. You're late, mage. I'm afraid I misled you. The Count won't be arriving. In fact, he doesn't even know you're here.
I didn't even see
We're
that
not about
coming.
to let the guild interfere with our plans, for the Count or otherwise. So you'll have to die. Don't worry. We'll put your body to good use, I assure you.
I'm sure you figured it out by the way that they're dressed, right? But isn't it kind of funny that... Yeah, I get that they're here to, like, kill me, but... They're just hanging out outside the city, wearing necromancer's robes.
Impossible, fool. What possessed you to think I would suggest a meeting here, of all places? At least your gullibility served some useful purpose. I knew about Mercator, but not his friends. Now none of them are a threat any longer.
So there's something kind of unique about the Count.
Do you not recognize a necromancer when you see one?
Literally wearing
I suspect
necromancer's
that he was
robes.
involved in their cult, but was unwilling to move against him without knowing the identities of his allies.
See if you can figure out what's unique about the Count, though. Just watch his face.
Despite what your council may think, I've not thrown in with the necromancers and would never do so. You may pass along that message. Is that so? Perhaps your council has not been entirely honest with you. Do you really believe they sent you here for a book? No, they sent you here to spy on me. They've heard the same rumors I have about the necromancer's cult. Tell your council that the next time they want something from me, they come themselves. They don't send someone under false pretenses. Yes, I see that now. I regret that Traven has involved you in this way. At least you've survived. For now.
Or now.
Perhaps in the future you can be trusted enough to deal with more serious matters. Now our business here is concluded. I suggest you return to your council.
Yeah. So, kind of a cool guy, the Count. And like I said, there's something kind of unique about him. You probably have figured it out already. You get my point though, right? Like, yeah, I get that we're meeting out here, like, at night and off the road and stuff, but they're literally just waltzing down the road wearing necromancer cloaks. Like, What happens if they run into a guard or just, like, the shepherd or something? We're gonna go check out this bandit camp real quick, because I can. We should have enough time to finish one more. Even after going over to the bandit camp. The fat ramp camp. Anybody home? Well, then I shall take your boar meat. Oh, I heard somebody. Ah. A pretty tough bandit right there. Chainmail. And is that a Dwemer axe? Pretty strong. Pretty strong. Not strong enough, though. Alright, back we go. Let's go tell off our guildmate for not being honest with us. I mean, you know, when it comes to me, like, Arena Grand Champion, Fighters Guild Master, and I'm literally the Divine Crusader, you think they'd be like, maybe we can trust this one, but whatever. Not here, huh? Right? He's still hanging in the same spot. I'll wake you up again if I have to.
Greetings, journeyman. Have you been to Skingrad and seen Count Hasseldor?
Yeah, about that.
Saved you, did he? Well,
Wait.
that's a good sign.
No.
I must apologize.
No, he didn't.
It was never the Council's intention to put you in harm's way. The Count's unique nature is not public knowledge. The Council wishes to keep it that way. At the time, it was believed that there was no reason to inform you, since it was not crucial to the task you were given. For that reason, I was unable to disclose more about his true identity to you. Clearly, that judgment was in error. I apologize.
Yeah.
Archmage Travin feared that sending a high-ranking official with the guild might draw too much attention and provoke a reaction from the Count.
But sending the
We were
Divine
also
Crusader
concerned
wouldn't.
that it might drive any necromancers in the area underground, making them more difficult to root out. We simply wanted to survey the situation in Skingrad. Our relationship with Hasseldor is tenuous at best.
I wonder why. I'm kind of taking his
The
side on
Council
this
has
one.
agreed to keep his nature a secret, and in exchange, he occasionally provides us with useful information.
So what is it about the Count? Well, if you haven't figured it out yet...
As a vampire, the Count has few allies he can trust. He has disguised his nature from most, but cannot hide it from the Council of Mages, so he approached us with an accord. As you have seen, that agreement is under a great deal of strain lately. The Count does not agree with certain policies the Guild has established.
Protect a vampire?
It's not quite that simple. Hasseldor is powerful, to be sure, but the Council does not consider him to be a threat. After all, he has ruled over Skingrad for quite some time, without incident. We feared Hasseldor may have been involved with the necromancers. Thanks to your involvement, it would seem that he is not. At least, not for the moment. We will continue to monitor the situation, but I assure you, we will make no further attempts to mislead you.
I mean, they
You
literally
have done your job
sent me off to be killed,
and I thank you
basically.
for it.
But
Your services to the Guild have not gone unnoticed, along with your new rank.
anyways, alright. What else you got for me?
Are you ready for it? If not, I understand.
I am ready for it.
Very well. There's a research project going on at one of the Ayleid ruin sites on the eastern side of the province. Irlav Jarol is in charge of the project and is apparently in need of some help. I thought you might need a break after the things you've been exposed to lately. You can find Irlav in the Archmage's Tower.
Alright.
Erlov should be waiting for
Well, when it comes to Ayleid ruins, I'm actually a bit of an expert. I have quite a bit of experience with them, we should say. Yeah. So let's go talk to the dude and see what he wants us to do. I actually kind of remember this one. See, it says trespassing, but that's where I'm supposed to go.
You're about Vatican, are you?
Aha.
It's a damn shame. I haven't been giving the project the attention it deserves. The last report I received from Scalil indicated
What's
there
her
was some
deal?
sort of problem, a blocked passage or something that they couldn't get past. I'd investigate it further, but I'm needed here with the council. Ramanis says you've got a good head on your shoulders. Look into it for me, will you? You can find Scalil at the site. Access is restricted, so you'll need this key.
All right. Whoops.
I eagerly await
Are we
your
good?
return.
I clicked outside the window. I'm actually running it in windowed mode right now.
I hope the work at Vatican goes well.
Where did he say it was? Over here, right? Yeah. So I've not been to this Ayleid ruin yet. Reason being that the entrance is like a cave, so I wouldn't have noticed it. But yeah, after all right. After the whole Umbacano thing, I've become a little bit of an expert on Ayleid ruins. Probably the one with the most experience out of like most people in this land when it comes to Ayleid ruins. So I remember that we get a little bit of a puzzle with this one. Now I don't exactly remember the solution, but then again, none of the puzzles in this game are rocket science, so should be okay. You know, it's funny. I wasn't paying attention because I was looking at the Walkenstone, and I read that as recently used broom and pickaxe. That would have been kind of funny. Ah. You must be Scalil.
This is a restricted area, I'm afraid. Guild mages only.
Well, it's funny you should mention that.
You have business here? Don't tell me Jarl sent you.
Yeah.
Erlov sent you, did he? Figures. He can't be bothered to come check on his own project, so he sends someone who knows nothing about it. And this is supposed to help? No offense to you, friend. It's not your fault. And perhaps you can help.
So
If
maybe
you can figure
Gerald
out how
was right to
use the
send me.
pillar, I'd be thrilled. You're welcome to try your hand at it. That's what we're calling it, only because we don't know what it really is, or was. It's magical, we know that much. Enchanted somehow. We think it's a lock of some sort, but haven't been able to figure out how it works. All I
Kind of
can
reminds
say
me
for
of the
sure is that it reacts to
Dwemer
magic
stuff from
badly
Morrowind
most
and a
of
little
the
bit.
time. Several mages were hurt attempting to cast spells at it. It's at the bottom of the ruins if you wish to try your luck. Be careful, though. It could be quite hazardous to your health.
I'm sure I'll
Best
be
to
okay.
play it safe. No complex magic. Stick to basic spells with single effects. It's not worth taking unnecessary risks.
Cool.
What a waste of my talents.
I'm going to take your stuff. All right. She doesn't care. Well, I guess for that reason, even if we did come here prior to the Mages Guild, it wouldn't really have mattered because we couldn't get through that door.
Sent you in to try your hand at the thing, have they? I don't know how much Scalil told you. We know that it reacts to magic, but every time we've tried, the thing shocks whomever cast the spell. It hasn't been fatal for anyone yet, but we stopped trying after the first few attempts. I can tell you, it really hurts. The only thing we haven't figured out is the markings. You see them on the walls? They must relate to the pillar, but I don't know how. If we had some sort of reference, something to compare them to, we might be able to decipher them. But we lack anything like that.
We lack
Skalil
anything except
might
for
have a book that would be useful,
the book.
but she's been sulking over the way Erlov's been treating her. Perhaps you could ask her for it. Bye.
I love how he's like, we have literally nothing like that, except for this thing that we have. Oh well, let's go get the book. Oh yeah, where you at?
If there's any... I don't know why Dental is even trying. This is doomed to fail. But fine. If he wants it, he can have it. It's just one more thing I'll get blamed for in the end. What a waste.
Someone is in a bad mood. You need to learn to look on the bright side of life, my friend. Alright.
It's my pleasure. You got the book, eh? Good for you. I've given up trying to deal with her for now. I'll tell you what. I'll take the book, and then if you can read me the inscriptions, I'll see if I can find the translations for them.
Alright.
This is kind of exciting, don't you think?
Yeah, so we know exactly what's going to happen if we mess this up. You know, if Umbacano were here, he'd be able to solve this easily. But, he's not here anymore.
Be careful in here. I'm at your service. Now that I have the book... Okay, what do you need translated? According to this, it translates to from fire, life. Fire it is, then.
Okay.
Anything else? Mafre seems to translate to frost, so a spell with frost damage should work for it. Anything else?
Okay.
It means magicka shines. And taken in context with the other inscription about magicka darkening, perhaps there's an alternate translation. If we assume it means magicka waxes, then a spell increasing magicka might be what we need. Something that fortifies it, perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
It means magicka darkens. Considering the other inscription, it could be translated to mean magicka wanes, along with magicka waxes. Perhaps a spell that damages magicka is what you're looking for.
Alright.
Oh.
So fire damage, frost damage, damage magicka, fortify magicka. Let's go ahead and save here. In case I screwed up. Now, one thing that I do remember is that inside this chest, we get a bunch of scrolls. Because as it turns out, I don't have a lot of those spells. But I do have some of them. So we'll start off with fire damage. Far so good. One of these frost damage. Uh-huh. Okay. Now we need damage magicka, right? And then the last one should be fortify magicka, and that should get us in. Ta-da! The thing that was not clear in there was whether you should use damage magicka or fortify magicka first, because I remember doing it wrong before. Maybe that's just me. Hey, guess what?
Well, would you look at that? Someone will need to see where this goes. I think you should go. You've done all the hard work, after all.
Yeah, okay.
If there are any discoveries to be made, you should be the one to make them. You deserve that much.
Yeah, alternately, if there are any horrible creatures in there that try to kill me, it's fine, though. Yeah, that looks like a horrible creature right there. I hear somebody. Somebody's breathing. Which is ironic because there shouldn't be anybody breathing because everybody in here is dead, but... Oh. Okay, yep. You know, I've got so many of these potions, I need to start using them. I was just thinking that in the previous episode. They're just starting to weigh me down. Oh, too bright. Can't see. Oh, I just reflected twice in a row. Did this guy have a weapon? No, he did. Meh. Yeah, frankly, I wouldn't trust either of those mages up there with going in here, so it's probably for the best that they decided to send me. Alright, we are running out of time, so I have to hurry this on. Hurry this on a little bit. I really need to get my lockpick skill up. Should look up the trainers. I don't know if there's anyone who can train me higher right now. But I should find out. Because it would be quite nice to be able to open very hard locks. Can I not get up there? Oh, here we go. Well, there's probably a switch for that somewhere, but heck if I know where it is. I don't really care that much. Fancy. Well, I got good news and bad news. The good news is I solved it. The bad news is there's not really anything interesting in there, except for that one statue, I guess.
Have you found anything interesting? This place has been nothing but trouble as far as I'm concerned. Since we disposed of the creatures that had taken up residence here, it's been nothing but a fight to figure out how the place works. The pillar has... You made it work. That's fantastic. Not only can I tell Erlav we're back on track, but I can happily say we did it without his help.
Unless you count me.
There must be something down there worth... If I can send you back with something worthwhile... What a waste of
Okay,
my time.
apparently I missed something. Let's go back. Found it. Don't know how I missed that. Oh no. Dudes. Alright, we're gonna hurry this along, I think. The only thing dreaded about that zombie was him dreading me. Ha! The only thing sharper than my sword is clearly my wit. Alright. Does this open up? Because clearly there is a path behind here. Maybe I have to kill all of the skeletons first. Oh, I have a couple of these actually. There we go. So yeah, I mean, you know, an Ayleid helmet is all well and good, but that's a lot of coins. But I mean, I personally have a couple of those just laying around in a chest back in my my shack, but it's fine. Oh, nice. Did it.
I'm at your... Farewell.
She's gonna be so happy. Guess what?
What's that you have there? That looks important, whatever it is. I think you've really found something. You'd best get that to Erlaf back at the Imperial City as soon as possible. He'll want the mages there to examine it more closely.
Alright.
What a waste of my talents.
Indeed. What a waste. Alright, let's go back. Alright, I brought you a thing.
What's this? Some sort of Ayleid artifact? Well, well, Romanus was right in sending you out there. Good work. I'll be sure and put in a good word for you.
Cool.
Good work getting that straightened out. Good day.
Alright. Well,
Greetings, Guildmaid.
that, my friends, is where we're going to go ahead and call it for this time. What were you looking at over there?
Well met.
Alright. So, next time we will be probably continuing on with the Mages Guild. I do have another idea. We'll see if I can get ready for it. But regardless, I hope you enjoyed watching this one, and I will see you all next week on the next one. Until then... Oh, I missed. Hold on. Yeah.